Good morning, YouTube.
I'm Elsie, and this is my co-host Toby, and today we're going to talk about ourselves.
Anyway,
That sounded so conceited.
with that extremely exemplary
Lovely.
intro,
It's lovely.
which I wanted to plan out more, but she didn't want to.
We never plan it. That's what gives us our charm. Speaking of our charm, we're actually going to be talking about, since this is our 25th episode, balloons.
And the first episode of Good Morning YouTube for More Coffee TV Phase 2.
Which means that
If you've not seen the 2 new shows, which there are more new shows coming, then you can watch them here.
And here.
And yeah, mostly here.
Mostly here, because they're cuter.
Your guys' response to the shows were actually really great. It did a lot better than I thought it would.
He has very little faith in you.
No, very little faith in me. They turned out a lot better than I thought they would, too.
And me, apparently, so.
No, I'm pretty sure if they didn't go well, it was going to be my fault. But they went well, so it's your fault. That's the way life works.
Anyway, now that we're sitting here talking about absolutely nothing, but,
Have you seen any morning shows or Good Morning YouTube episodes, Elsie?
we have had... I wouldn't say we have a lot of experience, but we started this about 4 months ago, and we've kind of learned a lot of stuff.
A whole lot of stuff. She learned different stuff than I did.
Not really that much different stuff.
I learned more about the technical aspect. You just learned stuff. What did you learn? I'm actually interested in hearing your experience now, because I don't know what all you learned, because I know you learned stuff. I just don't know what stuff you learned.
I learned a lot about cinematography.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't spend hours pouring into it so that I could sound like a total cinematography snob.
I do not sound like a snob, per se. Sound like a connoisseur.
No. A snob doesn't necessarily know what they're talking about all the time. And a connoisseur does.
Connoisseur. Just sounds so much better than snob.
Yeah, well... I also learned that I think this would be better as a solo show. Moving on, Toby, what did you learn?
I learned quite a lot about the entire filmmaking and TV show making process. That was so eloquent until I almost said progress instead of process.
Thank you for pointing out that nice mistake so that everyone at home can enjoy your stupidity as much
I also
as
learned
do.
how to edit things so you don't realize there's a jump cut. So I can cut that out.
I learned how to edit things with good music, something he has not yet learned.
What is that supposed to mean?
Anyway, moving on, we're going to tell our origin story now.
So, Mom said, hey, let's do YouTube for school, and we're like, okay.
No, that is not our origin story.
I don't know.
The story of Good Morning YouTube actually has quite a long history.
Long being very relative.
Long as in a few years.
Long as in, like, few boring years of spread out random events.
So, ever since Toby and I started actually liking each other, which was, 2-3 years ago?
It depends what we started hanging out together and, like, talking instead of just, like, bumping into each other randomly around the house, like, who are you supposed to be?
And we started...
I had a sister. I have, like, 5 sisters.
Yeah.
I can't keep track of them. So
just
before all the hate comments.
It's like, oh, I have a brunette one? I don't...
Yeah.
So we started having, like, these little bits. We would go back and forth. My most memorable one is the one with something like a hate letter. We were sending it to someone. It was hilarious. Mom was laughing really hard.
If we didn't film it, I don't remember it.
We were in the car. It's actually quite a fond memory of mine. Glad to know you remember it too. And
if
Mom,
we didn't film it,
Mom said you guys should start a radio show, and we kept getting that comment like scarily often from everyone we know. They're like, "Oh, you guys are hilarious. You should have a morning show."
Hey, you guys should start a morning show. We went to another friend's house. Hey, you guys should start a morning show. We went to the grocery store. And it's like, hey, you guys should start a morning show.
Well, I was actually...
And we went to the thrift store, and it's like, what are you kids doing in here?
That was so, like, little payoff there.
That's what I live for. Little payoff.
Okay.
Well, we've made, like, $1.30 in this YouTube channel?
Yeah, $1.30.
All the work and money we've put in?
Making that paper. And it was kind of weird how often we got the comment. And so we tried to start.
We tried 2 or 3 times, but we didn't have a good movie set.
My most memorable time was trying to film on Mariah's smartphone, and she taped it to the ladder, and that's what our tripod was.
Oh yeah.
And we actually didn't have
that shoot was horrible. Didn't it turn out she forgot to record the entire time?
No, what actually happened was that Samuel put Windex in your coffee.
Yeah, we had the coffee on the morning show. That's been a thing since the beginning.
And I think we were calling it Eat Coffee, Elsie and Toby Coffee.
Yeah, that was lame names.
Bad.
We're so much better at naming shows now.
Whatever. So Mom wanted us to do YouTube for school because we're homeschooled. You may not have known that interesting tidbit. So that's just...
Learning about the filming biz.
And we were like, why? I think the first thing we should do is start a morning show. It's something that we've kind of wanted to do for a while, and so we brainstormed it, and we went into it, and we had no idea what we were doing. We had terrible
Now we
lighting.
do know what we're doing, moderately.
We don't really know what we're doing. Don't say that.
We
Toby.
just kind of wing it, but our winging it is a lot better than it was
we have
earlier.
more professional-looking winging. So we've learned a lot.
And you should, too.
Well, yes, but that's not what I was going to say. And now I can say, without effect, that watching... Without a fact. Well, no. Yes.
Without a fact?
Without a doubt. Yes, that's the one. That watching movies has a different extra layer to it. Because, you notice things about where the boom mic probably is and the sound, and it's weird.
I had that before.
It takes away some of the reality, but sort of in a cool way, but sort of, I don't really know. So, cool beans. Nice talking to you.
We had, some very eloquent thoughts there. I don't see why we need to drink to that one.
Cool beans? Drink to it. We've drinking to lots of thoughts that
Is it
you
coffee
hate.
beans?
I hate.
Is it coffee beans?
It's refried beans.
No, it has to be coffee.
More coffee!
I feel cheated.
Like, share, and subscribe, and have the time of your life. Good morning, YouTube.